one of the earliest shipbuilders, and desperate to remain relevant.
偷偷摸摸。火二造船厂宣讲主宰计划。额外加密，解密文件才能运行，正在下载。火药二代表，首席执行官梅森·斯蒂德曼兜售保证交易的概念，恢复火药二的名声。高级副总裁诺拉·莫维茨必须加入优势优于竞争的理念。首席运营官。首席安全官，只有在被人停职才起着屏蔽组件在工作中的作用。会议，收件商尼娜·哈特做好准备。无线有限公司营销副总。IT 维护，哈哈。您的旅程，塞多尼亚的旅行程。交通方式：海神几号游览 B 类，新亚特兰蒂斯到塞多尼亚1乘495 B， 拉克斯公寓7天6夜。恭喜谈成了交易 ，Stan。量子协同科技的交易落空这是我们阻止的那个交易吗？集中精力推销主宰计划，即将与火药造船厂进行首次会面。斯坦利·麦克米兰被选成负责骑士，这是我们的首要任务。收到。哦，对了，那个孩子任务我接没？起床，起床！
Wish that stupid detonation alarm wouldn't wake me up when I'm trying to take a nap. But they gotta make it loud enough for the miners.
要不要输？要不要输？
Oh, track down another volume of Dragon Star Force. I'd definitely appreciate it if you could help me out again. What do you think I'm gonna do? Stiff you? I'm not stupid. If I did that, you wouldn't bring me any more.
一顿饱和顿顿饱的区别。
Too much trouble. The Radical Adventures of Jim and James. Yeah, it's super old, but it still made me crack up. Nothing new. Oh,
what the fuck is this?
I saw a movie about this weird bug that looked like a stick, and it
竹节虫.
Not sure what they were going for, but it was fun. I saw a cool horror movie called That. Just that.
It.
Crap out of me.
That.
Yep. See you later.
他这精神头可真好啊！ 志同道合，好，天天就只需要搞这个什么看书、打游戏、看电影、看漫画，爽飞！我靠，这样的生活我也想，我也想。
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
这个船有个问题，我们这个船没有那个起居舱，不行，我看。
Got it. Need some work done? Okay, no problem.
起居舱，生活区，可是装哪里呢？工坊，我们这船没有什么空间哎，我主要问题就在于。怎么办呢？加这儿。这样好像还行。DSS 深潜啊。这一改船，怎么还天亮了？改的。我们总算有起居舱了。起居舱有床吧？哎，有床，睡几个小时吧。确实，反正这种 NASA punk 风格嘛，航天基于现实航天的一种夸张化的，或者说基于现实航天但要再先进一点的那种感觉。
important or not, I'm ready to listen.
Liftoff initiated, Captain. Time to venture into that beautiful sky. Recalculating. And orbit stabilizing. Perfect.
握力星。
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You could be on your way. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Come to Neon， 霓虹城核心。
Every smuggler I have ever worked with had a perverse affection.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
.这枪挺好看。
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
Is there something? I hope they aren't keeping you too busy up there. Have a nice day. Good to see you again. Almost 3 years. I can't believe it's been that long. My first day feels like yesterday. I'm a legacy, so to speak. Both my parents work here. My dad's the administrative assistant to some of the execs, and my mom works at Tranquility. My dad helped me get this job after I finished an administrative training program a few years ago. I like working close to my family. I do. It suits me. I like talking to people.
一家人都在一家公司上班，
Plus, working here is one of the steadiest jobs you can find in Neon.
最稳定的工作。
All right. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Enjoy your day. Oh, neuroamps are our specialty. They're small, external devices used to improve overall brain function. Aito Suzuki runs the Ryujin store here in the lobby. He can tell you everything you'd like to know, and more, if you want to pay him a visit. Our neuroamp development department and executive offices
打工人
are
家
also
族，
located on
这是
site
打
at
工人。
Ryujin Tower.
这
But
3个人
those
都
areas
都
are off
是
limits to the public.
他爸比
What
较
started
高，
out
但
as
是
a small
也
ship
只
tech company
是
has grown to encompass spacecraft design, robotics, and most
高
of all,
管。
neuroamps. Most of the building is just cubicles for our employees. Tranquility and Drone, 2 of our subsidiaries, also have offices upstairs. Both are worth visiting. Our neuroamp development. What started out as a small ship tech company has grown to encompass most of the building. Shady business? Oh, I don't think that's true. We're a massive corporation. Things are bound to seem a little strange to
Shady
newcomers.
business. 说服。
Almost 3 years, but as my dad says,
常态化，集团腐败已常态化。这
Compared to other tech giants, few can boast the employee benefits, not to mention the impact they have on everyday life. Look, we may not be in the pharmaceutical business yet, but neuroamps have been life-changing for millions. Look, this is sensitive stuff. I can see that. Yeah, I hope so. But fine, you clearly are getting close with the bosses, so you'll find out one way or another. It's a cutthroat world on the executive floor. I wouldn't put it past most of the higher-ups to sabotage our rivals. Or each other, for that matter. I'd prefer to leave it at that. I like this job, and I want to keep it. See you later.
套出了点话，高管里面竞争也很激烈，内部高管甚至还会互相在背后捅刀，为了竞争那些高管的位置。行政办公室，他说的就是一个残酷的世界，并不只是和别的外部公司，内部也是一样的。其实，荒坂越来越荒坂了，靠！
I've got my eye on you. Well, that took longer than expected. I hope whatever information Simon had was worth it. Project Dominion. That can't be right.
Dominion.
Give me a moment to run a decryption. Let's see. Got the key, deciphering, and done. Well, well, well. Looks like our friend Simon wasn't joking. Project Dominion isn't an Infinity LTD prototype.
偷的，
It's one of ours.
互相偷是吧？
They didn't even bother to scrub the name, meaning someone never thought they'd get caught.
你偷我的，我偷你的。
Come with me. Masako needs to hear about this.
CEO 啊，我要见 CEO 去了，这么快？晨晨，我们真的要去见 CEO 吗？晨晨，安德烈亚直接阻挠他。安德烈亚，你怎么这么勇啊？现在，你敢阻挠龙神集团的首席运营官了？现在已经开始，必成大器。
Don't cause any trouble.
Hey, Ularu? What is this about? Who is this?
This is our latest junior operative.
Junior operative.
I sent him on an assignment to rendezvous with an informant. But here's the real news. Infinity LTD has gotten their hands on Project Dominion.
Impossible.
Not only that, they're trying to sell it under their own name.
Of course they are. We need fines to investigate this immediately. Since you found this information, I am trusting you to help investigate. You see, Project Dominion is confidential. It requires a high security clearance to even know it exists. If Infinity LTD has obtained any information on it, that means we have a very well-connected mole within our corporation. I suppose, since we're trusting you in this investigation, I can give you some details. Project Dominion is our latest advancement in neuroamp technology. Our current neuroamps are all external devices, but Project Dominion is the first surgically implanted internal.
这是脑机接口那种东西吗？
The project itself was nearing completion.
植入式的了，已
Which
经
is
是。
why exposing the mole is of utmost importance. We can't allow any more research to fall into their hands. Because you exposed this information, I have little reason to suspect you. That won't mean you'll be exempt from investigation, of course.
Clearly, this is not the first time Ryujin has found itself in this situation.
Indeed. A mess that I expect you to help clean up, and quickly. I want you to go see Dalton Fines, our Chief Security Officer. I'll send him the details. You've brought an enormous security violation to our attention, so I trust your help in any way possible. And thank you. Some operatives may have seized this as an opportunity for extortion. It's good to know your loyalty lies with us.
最高机密。今天先到这儿吧，12点了，明天再继续，拜拜。
I'm sure I don't need to remind you that this situation demands discretion. I've been the CEO of Ryujin Industries for over 10 years now. I've also been lucky enough to continue and grow its success since I took the position. I was elected CEO when my predecessor, Itaru Saito, was proving to be incompetent. He was jeopardizing our relationships with both the Freestar Collective and Benjamin Bayou, which would have made doing business extremely difficult for Ryujin. We caught hostile operatives with Ryujin Tech a while back, and linked them to the Freestar Collective's Council of Governors. Saito was enraged. He wanted more than the usual compensation from the Freestar Collective. He wanted the truth. When the truth was refused, he went after Bayou, accusing him of knowingly condoning the Council's actions. The compensation should have been enough. To this day, I can only speculate on why the truth was so important. The Council of Governors is a group of political and corporate elite that oversee the Freestar Collective. They institute the laws and have the Freestar Rangers to enforce them. And, of course, Administrator Bayou is one of them. Just look at our position. We're based in Neon, a city controlled largely by Benjamin Bayou. And Neon is inside the Freestar Collective, controlled by the Council of Governors. I think the answer is obvious. Indeed he was. I felt he left me no choice but to propose his removal, and the others nominated me as his successor. Dalton is our Chief Security Officer. He oversees everything: employees, network, information, even the tower itself. Since I promoted him, we've decreased our security breaches by 96%. Only a handful of competitor operatives have set foot in the building, and our physical security was able to quickly subdue them. Ryujin has many enemies outside of the corporation. To be an enemy within and avoid detection takes a certain amount of skill that only so many of our employees possess. I do have suspicions, but feel it's too early to say at this time. Neuroamps make some people nervous because they can enhance your ability to influence others. But with the external appearance, people can always be aware of those who have them and may be using them. An internal neuroamp would be unnoticeable. Should it be used to influence someone, that person would be none the wiser. Our latest line of neuroamps were created to help with the user's self-image. They can boost confidence and the ability to communicate and think critically. Those types of improvements in competency can easily help influence others. Neuroamps make some, but with the external and internal neuro.
Excuse me. Some of us have actual work to do.
Wait, Betty. It's just more time to doubt myself.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I'm on duty. Can't talk.
So much for any faith in our security team.
My career will be over if this deal falls. I've been waiting here for ages.
Good. You're here. So, thanks to your work in Sidonia, I'm told someone here has leaked information on Project Dominion to our adversaries at Infinity Ltd. A mole within the company means a failing in my department. We're initiating Security Directive Theta, which means a full sweep of every employee in this building, Masako and myself included. Directive Theta allows for a third party to conduct the sweep. This way, the results can be objective. It's certainly a failing. But for now, we're focusing on redemption. Directive Theta has one unique case, and that's Ularu Chen. The directive calls for a specialized programmer known as Nix to investigate her. But he'll need your assistance for an unusual assignment. Ularu has the ability to thwart any investigation, so it's imperative she knows nothing about this directive. Her knowledge and talents are why she's the Chief of Operations. So she is the best equipped to evade detection. The risk is necessary and heavily mitigated. Nix will be giving you a program to run on Ularu's computer that will pull any data needed to prove her guilty or innocent. Your job is to infiltrate Ryujin Tower as an anonymous outsider in order to run this program completely off the books. This means your keycard will be turned off, and the security guards in the building will consider you to be trespassing. We employ over 100 members of our security team who rotate floors and shifts. It's possible you'll be recognized, but even so, my orders will be strict. Authorized security personnel only. And you certainly won't qualify, making you an immediate suspect. If you get caught, the guards will follow standard procedure and lock you up in a cell for questioning. Provided you don't provoke them. And I strongly advise against provoking them. These are your fellow employees. We want this to go as smoothly as possible. Directive Theta requires utmost secrecy for success. We don't know what connections the mole may have, so we can't risk informing our security team. At least one of us is. In the meantime, I'll ensure all non-essential employees, Ularu included, have left the building, claiming routine security maintenance. During that time, I'll be unlocking access to the tower's ventilation system, which you can utilize to help avoid detection. I'm also issuing you a disruptor, which should help in avoiding casualties should a worst-case scenario turn up. Ularu doesn't know about Directive Theta, but she'll fully expect a building closure while we investigate. As far as she knows, it's standard procedure, one that she no doubt has already made accommodations for. This is why we're bringing in a third party. She won't be expecting to go up against Neon's best. And it's also why secrecy is of utmost importance. Not even our own security detail can know, in case the information leaks. It concerns me that you don't know. A disruptor is a non-lethal weapon. Our subsidiary, Arboron, makes an excellent one that I'll be issuing you. It will stun your target, giving you a chance to get away, but you'll only have so much time before the effects wear off. Good. No one can know about this, not even our own guards. So stealth will be of utmost importance. You'll meet Nix at Madame Sauvage's place. He knows Directive Theta has been enacted. I'd hoped a day like this would never come. It's the intent behind it. Neuroamps are a technological breakthrough that's hard to argue. The vast majority aid in brain disease and regulation. The more controversial ones do more good than bad, so many accept the risks, much like weapons. Nothing good. Project Dominion has been plaguing me ever since Vina proposed the possibility. The security risks are baffling, and in the wrong hands, the repercussions for the settled systems would be horrifying. Nix is the only hacker to successfully break through our security. So naturally, we were quick to employ him. Unofficially, of course. Trust is not a luxury we can afford. With Nix, we rely on the power of credits and how much he values his own well-being. Between Benjamin Bayou and Ryujin, Nix lives a very comfortable life here in Neon. It would take a lot to jeopardize that. Exactly. The Nova Blast Disruptor is a non-lethal weapon. If anyone spots you, it should incapacitate them long enough for you to get out of sight. These security guards are your fellow employees. I don't want any deaths involved. Good luck. We could all use it.
This deal could be huge for the company.
Hey, Sticks, I met a miner from Kazal.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, I didn't get her either. Not at first. Then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah, get it, Sticks. You're laughing under that thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
You ever get nightmares, Sticks? About the war?
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying. You just want to forget, but Juan's got nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry.
The stock versions are never quite what you want, are they?
No one understands you, you stupid piece of tin. What else? You know, Sticks, the city's forced by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What don't you understand, Sticks? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I understand your query. Please rephrase.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're always goddamn sorry. Try actually doing something about it for once.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that
That side's a bad place. At least for tourists these days.
You got an appointment? Because if not, consider this area reserved. Only when I meet someone for the first time. I like to meet strangers in public for safety reasons. I'm sure you get it. So why not in my favorite bar? Wow, nice to meet you too. Good thing you aren't with marketing. I've written up a program just for the occasion, but as Ryujin knows, it's yours for either a price or a favor. And should he? Nothing's for free, you know. Cost is a given. While you're snooping around in the tower, I just need you to hit up one more workstation on the way. It's Camden Cho's. Just run the same program on the slate I'll give you, and you're good. It's that simple. That's between me and another client. But you can bet if someone wants something in old Camden, it's not because they like him. Let's just say, it's nothing beyond something that Ryujin would do to anyone else.
I believe this Camden Cho might consider it a problem, but it is your decision.
I hoped you'd see it that way. Like I said with Camden, all you've got to do is run this little beauty on Alaru Chen's computer, and the program will take care of the rest. Once you're done, bring the slate back to me at my place. Whatever encryption Alaru has is bound to take some real work, more than my little setup here can handle. It's nice to see you know more than just sneaking around and talking a good game. Here's the slate. I'll be waiting.
Some would say this place represents all the worst impulses of humanity. I do admire what Bayou has built for himself here.